Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Star Technology. In today's episode, I think we're going to be trying to get some mechanical sieves. I think we need 3 currently, so that shouldn't be bad. Just a little bit of brass, 2 motors each, and it's going to be a bunch of treated wood, which we might be able to make enough. I went ahead and made some fine steel wire, which is just wire up here. That makes steel wire. That's steel rods. And we just throw steel wire back in here, and it makes fine steel wire. And we'll have a full stack here. And that's going to be enough for 4 in the assembler. So, boop, boop. Let's say 4. Hopefully it's 1. Yep, low voltage coal. That's what we're looking for. Oh, that's so satisfying. Okay. So on top of that, we're going to need more tin cables and a bunch more steel plates, which I did get some started. Got 4 more blocks ready to go. We'll throw these into the bender. We'll just leave those in there. We might go ahead and just make 4. Six buckets is a decent start. I'm gonna have to grow more trees here in a second. Ah. That's about all this is good for anyway. Might as well drink just about as much as we can, which is almost 4 stacks. So that's done crafting. We've got 12 steel plates, so that might be enough for 1. Well, I mean, it has to be enough for 1. How does that work? We just put 12 in here. Okay, might have overreacted. It's fine. Everything's okay. Got a low voltage machine hull. Low voltage energy hatch. You can now power massive machines. Yay, that's what I want to do. Massive machines. And so this is actually like a quite 53 of these? Oh goodness. Huh. Do I have the extruder? I do. I don't know if I can power this yet, though. And that's bolts in a lathe. Extruder with a bolt, which is a rod. Okay. Wait, you just use up the rest of my steel plates. Yay, we can't do it. So wasted a little bit of resources there. It's fine. Did I throw the other low voltage coals in here? Why am I missing one? I've already made one. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, so we're gonna need more brass. Which gonna be copper and zinc. Three copper to one zinc. Do I have an alloy smelter? I do. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to cook this down first, which is fine. I don't happen to have 6 already processed bits. Nah. Oh well, it's fine. We're about to get infinite, so I'm not horribly concerned. Throw it all out. We don't need it. We most certainly do. Do we have a item pipe? We do. I don't know why caps lock is always on. But... Cool. Copper, zinc. Where's my wrench? It has like 1 health. And this should be smart enough to feed this. Very nice. And that's what I love about this. I can just let this run, and I don't have to feed it. Okay. What? MSV? I don't know what that means. This is going to take so much. So, I think we might just have to make one. But I'm not sure how that's going to work. Because I don't know how I'm going to keep it from... $24,000 EU, by the way, at 30 per tick, which that's not bad. Oh. And it can be sped up. You do it in 0.05 on OPV. It also uses 7.8 million EU a tick. Yeah, no, we'll take our efficiency. Okay, let's get started. We'll at least get one going for now. Already got the energy hatch. Okay, so mechanical sieve. Oak sieve, need a slab. Oh no, that's so difficult. I clicked on the wrong button. Need 3 motors. And we're out of, are we out of rubber? Very much are. I don't have enough there for it to make a meaningful difference. Why'd I grab 2 stacks? Oops. Okay. We'll go ahead and use these 2. I mean, might as well. And I just need a single bit of sulfur from down here. That's gonna make a bunch of brass, which will be good. We'll need it. Just 4 small piles of sulfur dust. That's out of coal again. I hate that it's raining again, but oh well. That should be enough for the motors, but then we're going to need 2 more. Which will be right here. And then that should be all that we need for that. Other than that, we'll still be missing 2. Three motors. I need another steel plate. So we'll make 27 of them. One small steel gear. Need 3 steel plates. Got those here. 1 piston. So we're missing steel plates and brass plates. That's not what I would ever want you to do. Not that many. I do like that they can hold extra. And I'm going to need to process this. It's 12 resin there. I'm not concerned about it. It's practically free. It's still got a lot to do, doesn't it? We'll let it take care of the sulfur real quick. Oh yeah. We'll just keep that from doing anything for a second. It's got 8 more it can do. Completely invalid resource. Yeah, but we're pretty much waiting on this. I mean, that's probably enough brass for at least one, probably more. I would say so, considering it's just going to use 4 brass screws. Four brass screws per 2 of these. We need like 50 of them per. I think I have one, yep. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Honestly, we've probably got enough brass, yeah, so we'll just leave it be. Okay. Did I not just make rubber sheets? Did I not grab the rubber sheets? One casing. One low voltage machine hull. One mechanical sieve. Okay, but before we really think about placing this down, it needs the rest of the building. I'm glad that didn't break. But this needs... Okay, I should have these output buses. 28 treated wooden frames. I need 53 of these treated wood reinforced casings, so that's 27 crafts. What's 27 times 4? 108. So you need 108 brass screws. Okay. What's 64 and 32? 96. Sure, that seems like an appropriate amount. Where's the lathe at? Oh, right there. Is this too many? Maybe. So that makes brass rods. Okay, so if we have water and a cutter, ew. Ah, but I guess I mean no time like the present. Okay, so cobalt brass plates. Yeah, this is cheaper to do it like this. So it's 4 cobalt brass plates. Cobalt brass is going to be brass, aluminum, and cobalt. How do we get aluminum? I feel like that should be a question here. I don't think we can get aluminum yet. It doesn't seem like it. Okay. We can probably start crafting. We can put bolts into the lathe for a 1-to-1. That would be really good if I could get the cobalt brass. I just don't know how we'd get the aluminum right now. I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that's obtainable. Yeah, there's just, I don't think there's a way to really get it. Okay, they don't work like that. Can I do this with an extruder? Probably not. Huh? Oh, that was with a... Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, so... I guess we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way? That works. And our file broke. That should be enough. Alright, so I need treated wood frames for this as well. So I need 27 here. 27, 28, it's 55 treated wood frames. Okay, that's no better. It just doesn't use the saw, so that's probably actually pretty decent for me. It's the same ratio in there too, so it doesn't really matter. Treated wood frames. This is somewhat quick too. And it doesn't require me to make us another 5 saws, so we'll definitely take that. Then we should be able to craft those. Okay, so then we're going to need 9 string meshes. Yeah, or 9 treated wooden reinforced meshes. That's going to take 9 times 5. That's 45 string meshes. I wonder if we have enough string. Probably not. We definitely do. Five and 4, it's the same deal. 9 treated wood reinforced meshes. that should be all that we need of those. And we need treated wooden planks. Ooh, that was only 20? And I need 54. What broke? Oh, the hammer did. That's fair. The hammer did last us a long time. $54 treated wood reinforced casings. How many of these did I need? 28. Waiting on 2 more? I actually don't know where my hatches went. Where did they go? I should have still had several. Oh, they're buses. That's what happened to them. Helps to use the right name for them. Okay. I'll probably just put this back here. We'll probably give this its own circuit so it doesn't blow up that line. No, so this always gets power. Okay, so we're gonna build up by 4 and oh, that's trippy. Yeah, so we're gonna build up by 4 with the treated wooden frames. So it's a 4. So it's a 5x5 built 4 blocks up. One, two, three, four, 5. Right? I think that's correct. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I went 1 too far. The smart fella would have just did this. No. That's not what I wanted you to do. Build that over that way. That's the base complete. It's so quiet now. It's so nice. So then we're going to do a 3x3 chunk in the middle of these treated wood reinforced casings. These are actually really pretty. If they weren't so expensive, I'd probably just use them for like at least the outline and then just put treated wood in the middle. These things are ridiculously expensive to make for now. Eventually, that might be our flex. Okay, so it's going to be all of our inputs. What are you? What is that? Oh, that's the actual mechanical sieve block. Okay. I just couldn't see it. And that's incorrect again. And we'll just put all of this on the front. Okay, so we want an output bus, input, power as well. Well, power we can probably deal with putting over here. You know what? I guess we're staying down here. Power, the treated casing there, be decorative with it. Input, output, casing. I forgot to place down the actual main block here. Nope, don't you be glitchy. Let's grab some cobblestone to build up with. Why don't I grab like non-chiseled? That way so I can vein mine it when I'm done, I think. And it looks like we just build up around it here. A couple of blocks. Until we run out. Yeah, like that. That should be structure formed. Structure incomplete. What did I mess up? Is it where this is touching it? What'd I forget? I mean, I used up all the material that this should have took. ULV energy hatch. I put a better energy hatch in it. It shouldn't matter. Unless that has to be center. Well, that was hideous. Yep, that's what it was. It had to be center. Alright, so this is idling. Do I think I can get away with running a 1 amp on this? Probably not. We're gonna try it though. Let's grab our soul infused. Do we not have any? It's gonna be soul sand dust and invar. Do I have any invar? We do. Fantastic. Don't need very much, but we'll get a few. Straight to the wire mill. That works for me. Then we just need a copper wire and we'll be good. On our first one. Oh no. Oh. Back to the wrench board again. I have a hammer. Why can't I make a wrench? Sure, wrought iron wrench. Sure. There we go. I guess we'll set this one up to be gravel. So let's grab ourselves a couple of item pipes, which I don't have very many of. I don't have the brass plates for it either. Get some more brass plates. This will solve itself in a minute and start making more brass. I'm gonna let this run one more time here. Just get a few extras that probably aren't extras. I've put the wrench back again like an absolute bozo. What value do I need to have this set to? Doesn't really say there's anything. Maybe I need to have an output set up. So in theory, this should make 5 outputs. So let's grab 5 drawers, or essentially 5 drawers. But we also need a drawer controller, which I have over here. That way so everything can kind of find its place. Linking tool, that's what we need. And we can set up storage directly up underneath here. I feel like that's going to be in the way though. Why are you idling? Do I need to add a filter in it? Or a mesh? Is that what it is? It 100% is. Why can I only put it in over here? That's a filter. Where am I supposed to put in the mesh at? Oh. I have a guess that I was meant to place these down in here. I could have also been horribly wrong. I am aware that this is not functioning for whatever reason. Where do I put the string mesh at? There's nowhere to put it at. Okay, so the fix is... I put in a second one instead of just doing this. I have a feeling this should still work. We're going to temporarily stop it, because I want that back. Yep, okay. So you need a secondary output. This does take 40 seconds, but it produces 16 of each ore. I'm going to disconnect it for now. That way so I can grab them out and sort them manually. But from here on out, we'll have infinite of these. Next step is going to be to make one for sand and for dust as well. It's a lot of resources, but it'll definitely be worth it. We'll probably just stack them vertically, honestly. There we go. We should be fully automated here. What kind of amp draw is this? 0.9 amps? That's not bad. Seems like we're producing enough power. I doubt it's going to be able to hold up another 2 or 3 of these. I don't think it's sieving more than it can handle either. Yeah, that's very good. and this automatically just pumps them plumb full. And we don't need to speed this up because it'll never produce fast enough for it to be an issue. We're probably going to have to look into getting more power here in a few episodes to fully power this, at least better. But that's going to be all the time I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.